I've known the girl in that picture for ages, and she's very important to me. Because the girl in that picture is Lila. Welcome back, my adoring public, to more Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Feral Fiasco here. Last episode, we pretty much split up, went our separate ways. It looks like things, for the moment, we're getting a little bit of a rest. Oh, Freedom Hotel. But it turns out, apparently there's some sort of side request in Ravennue, so we're actually going to rush there really quickly, and then see everybody else at Valeria Lakeshore. I forgot to remember the way there first, so let me check this here, and then we'll pick up once we're actually in Ravennue. Alright, here we are. What I haven't mentioned is that everyone is actually several levels stronger, well, Zine mainly. Olivier, Sherazard, they're now all also level 67, Estelle's level 68, and we also had to redo the very last bit so that we could take some very useful orbments off of Chloe. Because, man, without Yin Yang, or without Haze at the very least, monsters are completely, like, those jokers are out for blood completely. It's wild. Also, not certain who we're supposed to talk to here to get this request. Ah, welcome. The orchard's been cleaned up and life is getting a little back to normal. The day will come when those new saplings bear fruit. And until then, we'll just keep at it. Huh, that's a good attitude to have. But do you have any new food for us, though? Moonlight Ice, Paradise Cooler, no. We already have all of these. Welcome! I hear Elder Rayson took donations of some kind for the village. Okay, we might want to start with him rather than just speaking to random people. Maybe we really will be able to restore the orchards now. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. So they could just buy some, like, already grown trees and just transplant them, couldn't they? Okay. What's Rayson got to say? Oh, he's not even here. Things are starting to go back to normal. I know it will take some time to rebuild the orchards. But if we all come together as a village, we can overcome this. I know it. Just as we overcame the scars of the war. Huh. So, she's done having her PTSD flashbacks, which is always good. We come up this way. Rayson. Everyone, hello! We have elected to accept Ragnard's Goldia crystal as his apology. We will use every single mirror it brings us to restore the village. Okay. Who the heck? Okay, well, let's wander around and just talk to everybody then. Okay, so while we're running around and just speaking with everyone, let's try out this new Aquamaster. Miraculous tackle believed to be of Zemirian origin. A piece of gear any fisher would trade their fortune for. And we can use any type of thingamabob? We've got plenty of carbs, so let's see if we can catch anything good here. Doesn't seem like this is a good spot. Okay. For lakes and rivers. Why not a frog then? This looks like a lake. Got one. Okay. Took just a second though. We got a rock eater and some earth sepith. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so this last guy mentioned a contingent of soldiers up at the mine. And no one else, like, I'm fairly certain we've spoken with everybody and no one else had anything remotely interesting to say. So, it's probably the abandoned mine we're supposed to actually be at. So, and you guys already know, I do my best, but sometimes my memory can fail us. So, let's go up to the mine. Hopefully we can find something of note there. Okay, this looks promising. Yep. Sir, we can't handle these things on our own. We've got to contact headquarters for reinforcements. They're that strong? Yes, sir. I've never seen monsters like these before. Gehenna, I wonder if they're even monsters, really. Hey, what's up? Who are you? Oh, did you miss the emblem in your panic? We're bracers, my good sir. Bracers? Your brow seems furrowed by troubles, my good man. Yes, you could say that. Something completely unexpected has occurred here. completely unexpected. What happened? Well, you see, monsters have appeared in this abandoned mine. That doesn't strike me as particularly unexpected. Monsters commonly infest abandoned or uninhabited areas. That's true, but you see, the monsters in here are not normal monsters. See, what do they mean by that, though? Are you guys sure you're not just, like, overreacting or something? It's true, I say! They're goddamn insects made of metal! We've killed plenty of stuff like that, plenty of things like that before, though, unless these are archaisms. They sprang up out of nowhere all throughout the mine. I see. I cannot claim to know of any monsters such as that. My squad's mission is to ensure local security. We fought, well, I guess they were gray-colored insect-looking things. Insectos-type monsters, I think they're called. Unfortunately, we don't have the kind of firepower necessary to deal with unknown monsters. This is all a stone's throw from Ravennue village, however. We can't just ignore an infestation of unknown creatures near an inhabited area either. And so, we just show up at the right time. I kind of think I see where this is going. I guess I'm pretty easy to read at this point, huh? Still, this is becoming fairly common, isn't it? The guild and army helping one another, I mean. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you help us? I mean, yeah, sure. It's our duty to investigate stuff like this, after all. Thank you. We'll owe you after this. You guys already owe us after dealing with the dragon, though. Don't worry about it, really. It's an emergency. So, let me make sure I understand everything correctly. Or, I understand everything right, rather. You basically want us to go in there and exterminate the weird monsters. That's right. We want you to exterminate every one of these unknown monsters dwelling in the mine. Wow. Alright. Sounds like some easy peasy XP. They're very distinct. You shouldn't have any trouble telling them apart from the others. Alright. Can you tell us anything else about these monsters? Let's see. One-on-one, they're not all that strong. It's the ones that show up every now and then with different colors that you need to watch out for. Different colors, so they can summon help. Yeah, they use something like arts, but... man, it'd take me if they're like any arts I've ever seen, though. Unknown arts? You're kidding, right? That does sound dangerous. I see why you were so flustered when we arrived. We should keep our eyes open when we're down there. As you say. That should be everything. Allow us to open the gate for you then. Yeah, thanks. Alright. So is this gonna be another Silver Thorn situation or something where we're gonna see these arts for the first time here, but they'll become available to us in Shells in the Sky the Third? Well then, and take care, Bracers. Come back here if you need a break. We've got an orbit charging station here. Thanks, that'll help for sure. Once we've exterminated all the target monsters, we'll come back to report. Please do. Adios' blessing be on you all. Come on then, we should get to it. Yeah, let's go. Alright, and so that's 200 Mira we didn't have to spend on Frieden Hotel, but whatever. Let's go ahead, save, and then look for some of these distinct monsters. Are they sure they're not just like gray insectos or something? Oh man, and this, oh! EP charge. Nothing in here. Good. We don't want people refilling these while we're not looking. Is that them? Okay, these do look like them. Art, White Gehenna, Vogel 235, an unknown object armored with metal plating. Yeah, let's see how these jokers like... oh, she can death scream too. Yeah, we redid their orbits just a little bit. And a death scream from him also. Zine, he's got the luxury of being able to really just run up and hit him. Vogel 570, a mysterious mobile object with metal armor. Fast and fires powerful arts. Alright, let's hit this one. Okay, they can't take too much of a hit, which is good for us. What about the Vogel? Or the 537 or whatever? Oh, that solves that. 3, 4. Oh! Wow, this is a monumental waste of EP. Oh, well, at least we know for next time, then. Huh.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah. Insulating tape. I can't believe it's gotten to the point where 52 XP doesn't feel like a total rip. These games, dude. Got a way of changing a person. But it's not entirely for certain, because obviously they'd have no way of knowing how many of these things are skulking around in here, and neither do we. So it looks like it's just gonna be a lot of wandering around. And none of these things look particularly dangerous either, so... Huh! There might be multiple ways in, and that's not just like some... Yeah, okay, so there must be multiple ways to get there then. Oh, that's a little wild. But, okay, another one. We did not get a preemptive strike this time, though, so we're gonna run and then come after them again from the other side. It looks like it's probably just gonna amount to a lot of this, so... Dang. We'll just take care of these. Huh. Found Crimson Eye. I've been waiting for this day. Huh. What does this do? Items. Equipment. Arts attack plus 50, arts defense plus 50, movement minus 1, speed minus 5, prevents mute. A blood red gem that focuses the user's consciousness on their orbit. Huh. Prevents faint and sleep. And then all this does is prevent mute. Nah. What's he using? Prevents sleep and faint. But him being able to get around is kind of important. Prevents poison and blind. Yeah, we can give this to her. Movement is only going to be 4, but that's whatever. Alright, and we've killed 3 of them so far, I believe, so... Slew all monsters! Oh! Huh. Nice! Okay, Zine also just hit level 67 as well. I figured we'd get some pretty nice XP from all this. Easy peasy, and we found another chest here, which I didn't think we were gonna do. There's also other requests that I'd completely forgotten about, including one where we could have escorted someone to Ravennue village and killed 2 birds with 1 stone, but whatever, we'll do all those. How goes it? Your insects are all stomped, and they were 100% archaisms, definitely. You shouldn't have any more trouble for now, sir. We'll leave the rest to you. You really did it? Talk about a relief. It is sort of a relief, I guess. Still, those monsters, they were obviously machines. Could this be the Society's doing? It is something we cannot discount at this point. The Society? You mean the Society of Ouroboros, the criminal organization we were briefed on. I see. So it's possible they were behind this. Yeah, I think so. We've fought them a number of times, but they don't play by normal rules. You guys should be extra careful, okay? The guild is also investigating the Society. We'll be sure to then let the army know if we discover anything new. Yes, please do. I'll be sure and make a detailed report to the border garrison about this case. I'll also make sure just compensation for your help is transferred to your guild branch. Great, thanks! Well then, bracers, take care out there. Let us all make sure we don't drop our watch. That's the only way to fight a foe who stays in the shadows. You too, sir. Good luck with the rest. Adios guide your steps, friends. Alright. So, quest mine extermination completed. Alright. And now we'll be able to head back and actually do that, Oh! Huh. That... Okay. This is different. Oh boy. Looks like we had a real number done on us. What is this? Campanella? No. It's 2 completely new Jokers. Enhanced Jaeger. Oh! I was thinking it was, I've been thinking for a bit now on and off, it was weird how we had that whole background music fight, or background music for that one fight when there were pretend Jaegers, but about time they showed up. Wasn't expecting bracers to show up here. Looks like our little guys put up the best fight they could, but it wasn't enough. Damn brat. Why do they always get in my way? Huh? You know those fools? Nah, forget it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just hurry and gather up the remains. Yeah, let's get out of here. That was a fine test for our little archaisms. Who is this? The blue hair doesn't seem too familiar. Still, they seem to have their hands full taking on a simple patrol unit. I doubt they'll last long. Interesting. So Jaegers are making moves with archaisms on our turf. But I guess if Jaeger cores are more common in Erebonia, then they probably think that Liberl is some piddly little backwater too. Oh, Josette, you've still got a lot to learn. But yeah, all we've got to do right now is head back to Ravennue, go back to Bose, complete those 2 requests in Bose, and then we can probably move on to the next chapter. Well, we're already in the next chapter. We'll move on to wherever it is we're going next. Valeria Lakeshore, that's it. Alright, here we are back in Bose. Now let's re-up on what exactly these requests want from us. Merchant escort, and a relative who went missing. Okay, let's do this one first. Contact at South Block, Central Street 11, Trino Manor, 2F Murano. That's extremely specific, but I'm still not 100% certain where that is at. Let's move down here first of all. This is probably 1-1. And then 2F Mirano? Okay. Excuse me. You're Miss Mirano, right? Yes, that's right. You all must be bracers? I am but an assistant, but you are correct. Oh, yeah, Olivier's the only person here who's not actually a bracer. You desire escort to Ravennue Village, yes? That's right. I'd like to head to that lovely little town and have a look at their orchards. Oh, ooh, see about that, though. Though, if I may, you look a little young for a bracer. Are you quite sure you can do this? Really? Walking somebody to and from, it looks a little tough for us? Come on, lady. Excuse me, ma'am. I am a certified senior bracer. I'm totally capable of doing this. I can fully vouch for Estella's abilities as a bracer, ma'am. If that's unsatisfactory, I'm afraid you'll have to wait for another local bracer to become available. Ha! Scheherazard's like, if you don't like Estelle, we're all walking out of here, dude. Oh my, I suppose you really can't judge a book judge by a cover. I always liked putting my own covers on my books anyway. I'll trust you, young lady. How about it? Shall we be off? Sure, we're ready when you are. Very good, let's be off then. So we're going to Ravennue, right? In that case, we'll want to head out the west gate of the city. Right, and then up the mountain road. I'll meet you by the west gate. I imagine you have a few things to prepare before we go. Yeah, a little prep time would be great. Thanks. We'll be right there. Very good. Don't keep me waiting long now. Okay. Oh! Dang. She just went the easy way. Let's get going. Of course. Alright, so we've got no reason to delay. Let's just head straight there. We probably should have left the same way we came in, though. Yep, that is the New Ansel path we were about to, embark down. So instead, we'll go this way. And then she's... Okay, here she is. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. Shall we proceed, then? Whenever you're ready, ma'am. Our goal is Ravennue Village, right? Yes, I think we all know the road by now. But remember, this time Miss Mirano is with us. We should avoid contact with monsters whenever possible. Yes, quite so. What a waste of time a fight would be, too. Why, keep me out of danger, and I may just give you all a nice little bonus. Heyo! You guys know what that means. If we get into no fights on the way there, I'm sure we'll get some bonus BP. We'll do our best, ma'am. Let's be off, then. Okay. Yep. Well, we do all know the way to Ravennue Village by now, so let's just go ahead and get there. Hayes was the MVP, dude. Not a single fight the whole way. Oh yeah, the orchards are not even here, so forgot about that. But yeah, not much to see here, lady. Oh, there's that one tree. So it's exactly as I'd heard. They've already started to rebuild their orchards little by little. Well, they certainly have their work cut out for them, but they're taking a step in the right direction. Yeah, they're getting all kinds of help from all over too. I'm sure they'll be just fine. Yes, I believe in them. I wish we merchants could be of some aid to them. Huh? Mirano, are you thinking of trying to save Ravennue? Oh my, no. I have no intention of setting myself up as some kind of savior to these people. I'm ultimately just here for business. I'm going to look at the orchards and get a feel for how bad the situation is. Of course, if things are looking up, I can always invest. Huh. Entrepreneurial spirit really can't be beat, dude. Well then, I should be getting to work. Okay. That means this is goodbye then. It is indeed. I must declare, I sorely misjudged you earlier. I'll contact Lugran and arrange a bonus for you. Huh? Really? Why would I lie about a thing like that? You've earned it. Be careful on your way back. We will be. Good luck with your work. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Quest Merchant Escort completed. And then there's only one more request we've got to undertake, which is that missing persons case. So, for the... what is it, the third time this episode? We're gonna make the trek from Bose to Ravennue. Oh, man. Alright, and here we are once more back in Bose, and next we've got to go to Kirsch's bar. Here we go, and then there's a missing persons case. She looks like she's got a missing person on her hand. Pardon, can I have a moment? Of course, what is it? Are you Corna? We're from the Bracer Guild. Oh my, yes, thank you for coming. I've been waiting. This must be about my request. Nice to meet you then. I'm Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. My apologies for calling on you like this, but I fear I have no other resources left to me. This will take some time to explain. Can you hear me out? Yeah, of course. Go ahead. If this will take a while, there's no need to stand around here. Let's have a seat and talk. Good idea. Let me see if I can claim us a table. Considering this place is dead, yeah, we should be able to. So, ma'am, you're searching for someone, yes? Someone you haven't seen in 10 years, was it? Yes, I'm searching for my niece. Her name is Rainey. If she's alive, she would be about 20 now. If she's alive. Wait, if she's alive? I don't quite... Ah, wait. 10 years ago. Oh, that's it then. I think I can guess what this is about. The 100 Days War, of course. Oh, yes, exactly. When hostilities broke out, my sister was staying in this city. She wasn't able to get out before the Imperial Army reached the city. Thanks to an acquaintance of my sister's, I soon learned of her and her husband's passing. And while I never had word of exactly what happened to Rainey, well, it was easy to just assume. It's been 10 long years. I've completely given up, assuming Rainey had long since joined the goddess. But very recently I learned something new. A source told me that Rainey had not only survived, but had been adopted by someone here in Bose. Adopted? Do we know? The only person I can think of who was adopted or was taken in was, that maid from Relent. No one else is springing to mind. You know what I'm gonna bet? Now that I'm thinking of maids, Rainey is probably gonna turn out to be Lila or something. So then you think Rainey's alive? Honestly, I don't know. I barely dare to hope. And what's worse, my source was vague. I have no idea who adopted her. Ugh, that makes things harder. But my heart tells me to believe. To believe the sweet little girl my sister loved is still alive. I must believe, which is why I beg you, help me. We understand, ma'am. Don't worry. It's definitely worth investigating. We don't have much in the way of clues, though. All we have is a name and an age, right? I do have a photograph of Rainey as well. Okay, a photo? That'd help. Yes, it's not much, but... That is Lila! Oh my goodness, there goes my blood sugar. Ha, quite! I assume this is her at age 10? Yes, it was taken right on her 10th birthday. Just before her family left on holiday. Estelle, you seem distracted. Is something amiss? Oh, it's nothing really. I was just kinda mad, I guess. An innocent kid like that, caught up in that stupid war. It is hard to find the words. It falls to us then to make it right. Yeah. Ma'am, we will take the photograph if you don't mind. Please, by all means. Received photograph of Rainey. Well, we know what she looks like now, but how are we actually gonna do this? Rainey could be anywhere. She might not even be in Bose anymore. Ah, but that's where you're wrong, because it's Lila. We do have the photograph. It's very possible someone will remember her. Do you think that'll work? Well, it has only been 10 years. Even if no one remembers exactly what happened to her, there's a fair chance someone will at least remember her. It is our best shot, I guess. Let's start asking around then. Please, you are my only hope. If you find anything out, come by here again. We will. Alright. So, the first thing we're gonna do is make a beeline directly to Mayor Maybelle's residence. Hopefully we can just... If it is Lila, hopefully the game just lets us do it. Like, just lets us have this. Here it is. Lila. Wait, what if Lila... Okay, here she is. Hello, everyone. You have my most sincere thanks for helping Miss Maybelle. Yeah. I was afraid this was gonna happen. The game would act like we've got absolutely no inkling. I kind of feel like you're the one who suffered the most in all this. Are you sure you're okay? I am fine. Please do not worry on my account. More importantly, I believe you are heading to the Kingfisher Inn on Miss Maybelle's invitation. You have been working very hard, between the dragon case and other things. Please, enjoy this chance to relax. Miss Maybelle worries after you greatly. Aw, thanks! We'll enjoy ourselves, trust me. So, there was a hands icon next to the, picture, yep. There it is. That picture. Yeah, you see, Estelle explained that the group was looking for Corna's niece who went missing in the 100 Days War. I see. Do you have any idea who's in this photo? No, I'm afraid not. She's not going to admit that it's her? Come on! You're sure? You looked just a bit surprised when you saw it. Yes, I was struck by how much that girl resembles an acquaintance. I was a little unsure if it was her. I'm sorry, but I must get back to work. Pardon me. God dang it! Okay, let's show Mayor Maybelle then. If she's gonna insist on being obtuse, well, let's talk to her first. Hello again, everyone. Thank you for all your hard work. If you're wondering about the Goldia crystal, don't worry. I'll use it very carefully. By the way, has Lugran told you about the arrangements I made? Yeah, he just told us. We'll be glad to, abuse your hospitality if you don't mind. Abuse it to your heart's content. I know it isn't much of a holiday, but do try to get some rest. Oh, we intend to. Yeah, don't worry, we'll take it easy. They do say resting is part of a bracer's job. Have a good holiday, everyone. Using holiday in place of vacation, man. Once I got older and started using the internet a lot and learned that holiday is way more widespread than vacation, I don't know. That's just me, though. There we go. This is... Estelle, where in the world did you get this picture? Well... Estelle explained that the group was looking for Corna's niece, who went missing in the 100 Days War. Is that so? Why has this come up now of all times? Why do I get the feeling you have some idea of what's up? I may at that. Out of curiosity, have you shown that photograph to Lila yet? Yeah, actually, we showed it to her a bit ago. Did you now? Did she say anything? Yeah, she really freaked out for a moment when she saw it. She didn't say much of anything, though. Though it was so obvious she was hiding something, it almost hurt. I see. Blast it, Lila. Why? I suppose it falls to me to explain. I think I'm a little lost. You know the girl in the picture? Of course I do. I've known the girl in that picture for ages, and she's very important to me. Because the girl in that picture is Lila. Yep. And then the music do whatever happened. Say what? Oh. The orchestra hits as a truth is revealed to the stage. Certainly not what I expected. Hey! I was actually ahead of the game for once, dude. You're sure? Completely and absolutely. Lila came to our home on a certain day 10 years ago. The day the army of Ravennue began its assault on the city of Bose. No way. When Father returned after assisting in the evacuation of much of the citizenry, he had a girl with him. Father would only say that she had been entrusted to him by strangers. That girl was Lila. Now that I look, she was even wearing the same clothes then, though they were bloody and torn. Wait, so the 100 Days War started on Lila's 10th birthday? That sucks. That more or less matches Corna's testimony. I think we have our answer. One thing though, the names. We're looking for a girl named Rainy, not Lila. Rainy? So that was Lila's old name? Yeah, that's what Corna told us at least. Hang on, you didn't know Lila's real name, Mayor Maybelle? No, she never told us. Wait a moment, she did not give you her name? I cannot imagine she did not know her own name at that age. I wish she could have given us her name, or anything in those days. When Lila came to live with us, she could barely say anything at all. How can I even describe it? It was as if she was in a state where she'd forgotten how to speak entirely. How could that even... Wow, dude. So Mayor Maybelle and Lila's backstory is a little bit like Estelle and Joshua's, except it happened a couple of years earlier. I have heard that extreme mental shock can temporarily rob one of the ability to speak. I think I've heard something similar to that too. And if something terrible were to happen to a child, dragons give her strength. What did she witness that day? Yes, her soul was far more hurt than her body when she came to live with us. We all tried our best, but Lila always kept a little distance between herself and everyone else. So we never learned her true name. So how'd she get the name Lila then? Father gave it to her. It was inconvenient to say the least for her to remain nameless. I see. I think we understand now. All that's left then is to ask her. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Let me get Sarah to bring her here. Alright. I've brought her, milady. Thank you, Sarah. Would you leave us for a bit? Of course. Pardon me. Lila knows what's up. Lila, come here. What would you ask of me, Miss Maybelle? Our bracer friends showed me this photograph. That's certainly a familiar face, isn't it? Lila, this is you, isn't it? I think I can guess why you're remaining quiet. You're concerned about Father, aren't you? I know you feel as though you owe Father a great debt. But, Lila, I don't want that to be a burden on your life, and I know he wouldn't either. A burden? Yes, it's why you haven't said anything about this all this time, isn't it? You feel obligated to remain here out of a debt to what Father did. That is, well... Father said it often, didn't he? Those trapped by the shackles of the past can never blaze a new trail. Lila, you've done more for our family than could ever have been expected or asked of you. You don't need to keep shackling yourself to the past. Go meet this Corna woman. Meet her and reclaim your life. Miss Maybelle, I understand what you're trying to say. Unfortunately, however, the Ravennue you're searching for is no longer with us. Huh? What do you mean? Ravennue was killed in the 100 Days' War, alongside her parents. She rests peacefully somewhere in this land. That is what I've told myself all these years. Because if I didn't, it would be too sad, too lonely to bear. Oh, Lila. Jeez, dude. Lila. And I think it's a good, like, Olivier's probably seen stuff like this before. Like, the sort of terror that his country has wrought, dude. One that he could potentially, in some convoluted situation, be the helm of. I guess it's sort of... But it's cool that he's here and not saying anything, I guess. I can't believe this. I've been such an idiot. You've been bearing all this within you all this time. I should have... Lila? I don't think you need to lie to yourself anymore. Don't you? I'm sorry. Mayor Maybelle, Sarah, Maynard, the people of the market, I bet a lot of others around town too. Everyone thinks of you as part of their family, Lila. There's no way you're alone anymore. Estelle. Indeed. Yes, I agree. It may simply be my humble opinion, but you are hardly alone here. Ha, indeed. If nothing else, you have the passionate love of Olivier Lenham. Lila, are you listening? Do you see what they mean? You're one of the most... No. With Father gone, you're the most precious, important person in my life. So saying you're alone like that... Please don't say something so terribly sad. You've never been alone, Lila. Ever. Miss Maybelle. And Lila, lying to yourself to forget something painful? It's exactly what Father hated to see. Someone trapped by their past. Father entrusted us both with such a valuable lesson. Please, don't let it go to waste. Lila, go meet Corna. Please. Or does what Father taught us mean so little to you? Very well. I'll accept defeat. Miss Maybelle, you're terrible. How is anyone meant to say no to an argument like that? That, my dear Lila, is the secret to driving a hard bargain. Alright, that's that. Phew! Good to see that's all settled. Yes, I'm glad. Come on then, let's go meet her. Pardon? Go meet? You're coming, Mayor Maybelle? I don't think it's a problem. With her father passed, she has to go in his stead. Yes, precisely. Come on, Lila. Let's be off. Alright. I'll accompany you then. Oh, no you don't. I'm the one accompanying you this time. Come on, get in front of me. Left, right, let's go. But... It's okay, Lila. After all, you're the star this time. Precisely. See? Listen to the smart bracer lady. Come on! Hurry now. I'll be right behind you. Maybelle. I see. To think things got so complicated. Ravennue, I'm so sorry we didn't come looking for you. I wish we could have found you sooner. No, Auntie, don't apologize. It wasn't anyone's fault, except maybe that of the times. And over the last 10 years, I can honestly say I've been very happy. Miss Maybelle, thank you so very much. I owe you and your father a debt that can never be repaid. No, not at all. If anything, I should be grateful to you and your sister and her husband. Lila has been such an important part of my life. I should say Ravennue. I'm sorry. No, please, call her as you have. That is the name she has here after all. I am just glad to know she has been safe and happy, no matter her name. Miss Maybelle, I beg you, please continue to take care of her. Well, I would certainly love for her to remain with us, but do you not intend to take her home with you? Oh, I planned to at first, of course, but seeing her now, I couldn't be so cruel. To continue living here with the people she loves and all her friends. No one who loves her could take that away from her. Auntie Corna. Now, Dumpling, don't make that face. Of course, I do hope you'll visit your uncle and me every once in a while. I know the distance will make it difficult, but we would both love it. Why would distance be an issue? I didn't mention, but our home is quite far away. Oh, where are they from then? You know where the Lehman State is, I take it. Lehman State? The Lehman State? Of course I've heard of it. Isn't the local near Lehman State? That's where the guild has its training ground and headquarters. Okay, yeah. Most bracers have heard of it, yes. Except if you played first chapter, because then it's never mentioned even once. I see. So Lila's not from Liberl. That does sort of explain the kind of unique feeling she's always given off. Even by airship, it is quite a trip. I do hope you will come and visit someday. But even then, I will still keep in touch. I will too. And I promise I'll find time to visit. I'll be counting the days until then. Now, Rainy, let me get another good look at you. You really are the image of your mother. I look like Mother? That you do. Not just in appearance, but even in the way you move, your speech. You really are so like your mother when she was your age. I'm sure she has been watching over you. Your wonderful new friends and family. It's what she would have wanted. Live happily, my Rainy, for your mother's sake as well. I will, Auntie. I promise I will. Well, alright. Quest Memories of a Distant Day completed. Who'd have thought we get Lila backstory out of complete nowhere? Huh. And Maybelle backstory by extension. Say, Lila? Yes, Miss Maybelle? About what we were discussing earlier. When were you planning on doing it? My trip back to Lehman, you mean? I haven't quite decided yet. Alright. Just be sure and let me know when you're going well in advance, okay? I'll need to adjust my schedule. What do you mean, Miss Maybelle? Well, I am going with you after all. Oh man, these two are the best! I really like Maybelle and Lila. I really want to see what your home was like. Besides what? I was thinking, it would be really nice to hear some stories from your childhood. I know you've heard all sorts of stories about me from before you came to live here. And I need to find some kind of embarrassing chink in that armor of yours, or I won't be able to do anything with you. So you're after my naughtiest secrets? Well, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you, Miss Maybelle. My early childhood was one of exquisite conduct. I can believe that. Unlike certain infamous tomboys who would be scandalized should their pasts be made public, I have nothing to fear. So, Maybelle was a huge tomboy when she was younger. Oh, really? I wouldn't underestimate my ability to sniff out the truth if I were you. Well, let's see what you can manage. I'll let you know as soon as I've made a decision. Please do, Lila. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today? You have your regularly scheduled meetings inside the manor from morning until tea time. Afterward, you will attend the review board for the applicants to the market. Wait, the review board? And that's today? Oh, Adios, just strike me dead. I have to read those applicant evaluations right away. Lila, hurry, we've got to move it. Well, hey. Oh, goodness. Something tells me we won't be going to Lehman for a while. Alright. That was actually pretty cool. We've gotten all three of these. Let's go ahead and end the episode off by actually turning these in. Bose Bracer Guild. Okay, nothing here just yet. Nice. Excellent. Whoa! Look at that bonus pay, too! Okay, no bonus BP there, but... Rank advancement already? Nice! Received Grail Locket accessory as a perk. Alright, dude. And it was that last request that put us over the edge. Grail Locket. Oh! We get to keep the photograph? Huh. And we've got the photo of Joshua too? We can look at all this stuff, huh? That's awesome though. Equip. First, Estelle. Gladiator headband. Okay. Prevents all abnormal status except KO. She doesn't really have a slot for that. We can give the Grail Locket to him for right now. But yeah, that's all the requests done. All that's left to do is actually go to Valeria Lakeshore, so let's go ahead, save, and then I will see you guys next episode. Definitely join me then for more Trails in the Sky second chapter. Bye for now, guys.